because of the shaft. Or flock. I don't know which one. Tell me below which one it is, because I'm getting real confused. Today we'll be talking about the zappity little doodah called the Enforcer. Well, let's get right in. How do you tame a bloody Enforcer? An Enforcer is not a normal tame. You don't drug this guy up and force feed him. You don't follow him around and awkwardly shove food into unforgivable places. This robot boy is a craftable tame. You don't craft them in your inventory though. You gotta go to a city terminal. Well, that's if you want a puny little level 1. Or, you know, enough to get like a journeyman blueprint Enforcer, but still trash. But if you want to go higher and get an actual cool one of these big boys, well, get yourself a tech replicator. What's that? I hear the screaming of kids in the distance. How do you get blueprints? Well, kill. Kill all these mechanical lizards you can. The higher the level, the better the blueprints. Now, just because these little guys are craftable doesn't mean they don't need to eat. They have an energy bar that requires element dust to fill, which can be obtained by harvesting lampposts, benches, tables, anything like that in the sanctuary, or in fact just kill an Enforcer itself. Or, what a little hint, just kill people or other animals. You seem to gather it from that anyway, so go on a murdering spree if you need some food. But don't forget, you can also make element dust from element shards. Whew, let's keep going. Next up, get a saddle for your Enforcer. No, actually. You don't need it. Yep, that's right, an early low-level tame with no saddle required. A really convenient mount for all those bobs out there. Okay, let's do the boring part. What can these guys do attack-wise? Well, this one was a little bit harder to judge because it's not like a normal tame. So I went with usual 150 tamed to 225, even though, as I just said, that's not how that works this time around. But it should add up to around what a Mastercraft or Ascendant one would give you stat-wise. Let's see, your left click little swipe, wah, 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 only does 106 damage. Your C attack has an area of effect knockback attack. Very, very tiny AoE and deals a puny 3 damage. Not worth it. Maybe you need to get rid of a gas bag that's in your way, but honestly, pathetic. Right click? Well, that's your teleport. The coolest part about this thing. You can teleport around anywhere. Hold down right click. You'll see a little blue marker for where you can go. It'll go red if you can't use it. It's awesome. Now, to begin with, you only get 1 teleport, which, let's face it, not enough to have fun. But it stacks with levels. You gain an extra teleportation point at 40, 80, 110, and 175, maxing out to 5 charges. Blimey, that's cool. You can teleport onto walls, any surfaces, and the cooldown recovers so fast. Now, what are the uses of an Enforcer? Well, it can be a bit of a pack mule. It can carry a lot. It can scale mountains easily. Really convenient if you're farming in the city, where you can teleport and scale up walls, harvesting benches and lampposts. Just a great little pack mule. Now, this next one is helpful for PvE and PvP alike. It is an amazing corruption killer. Enforcers deal 4 times damage to a corrupted creature, making them amazing for those orbital supply drops and general traversing any planes where corrupted critters spawn. Pretty damn cool. Okay, mates. Now, for the PvP purposes, time to get a little bit nerdy here. Like, you put my glasses on my nose. Okay, how is this good in PvP? Well, it seems to just be good at killing corrupted creatures. It's fast, it could ambush people. That's something, but it's low damage output, and it's so easy to trap with just a bowler. It just isn't very convenient for things like that. Okay, I get it. I've made it sound bad yet again. I'm Miss Debbie Downer over here today. Or Ashley Downer, I guess. But these guys are amazing underwater tames. The Ark devs said that these creatures have been built with water in mind, and the Enforcer is one of them. It has no oxygen stat. It can go underwater forever. Now, it cannot swim. It can't even walk up walls when underwater. It's forced down to the bottom, but you can just scutter around on the bottom of the ocean. It's pretty cool. You can use it to ambush, a really convenient way to get to underwater bases, or just to hide around on your little island. I know a lot of you like to build on Herbivore Island, and this could be useful to keep it safe. Next up in this video, yep, this is a 2-for-1 video. Woo! We'll be talking about the Enforcer's best friend, the scout. Not much to say crafting wise. I mean, just rewind a little bit and go back to the beginning. Same way as you do an enforcer. City terminal, tech replicator, blueprints. Yeah, yada yada yada. You can kill them with like long necks, they're better to kill at a distance. This is all stuff we know. It's boring, we've heard it before. But here's the cool thing, what these little guys can actually do. Well, first of all, you can load them up in your hotbar. Nice. Really convenient, easy to carry around with you. They do take a big supply of element dust to work though. They tear through that bloody fast, mate. It's bad. But throw out your friend and let's have a look at what it can do. Left click can tag the enemies. Cool. It's not a little laser gun. It tags them, but the cool thing is if you have an enforcer in range, it will immediately send that enforcer to go attack what you just tagged. You could have this as an amazing way to ambush people. If you have a large amount of enforcers, this could really screw someone over very, very quickly. Its little right click does a zippy little bash. It does actually do damage though. It does have an attack, just a really bad attack. It's so bad, it's just really bad attack. It doesn't do anything, really not worth it. It's better for just if you want to get around quickly. This thing is highly mobile. It can go around really well. It can scout out, find the enemies for you. Really useful. It can see for long distances. You can see on it the different types like blue, yellow, red. Extremely good. You can tag things so you can find them again. Just amazing and useful. Oops. Okay, back to the nerdy part.
PvP uses. I'm full of useful information.
Okay. As I said before, amazing for scouting out enemies. You can send the enforcers out to attack for you. Very convenient. Also good to just scout around. Now, I thought possibly, if you wanted to be really sneaky, you could strap some C4 to it and fly it into the enemies. I gave it a go. I gave this a really good go. And the C4, yet again, it wouldn't attach. It would have been very cool, but no, we can't use these guys as little bombers. It's just not gonna work. Now, here's the coolest part about these guys. You know your tech mechs? They can take a lot of damage. Well, these guys heal your tech mechs crazy fast. These guys, you just throw them out, hover them nearby it. You'll see their little arms start to go tick, 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 tick. And they will heal it up amazing. It's so useful. You can use this in PvP. You can even do it while it's attacking and it's almost like its health doesn't go down. I tried stacking them, but unfortunately you can only have one scout deployed from one person at a time. But you can stack them with your other tribe mates. If they all throw them out and sit it next to it, they will heal. And you don't have to be left in that vulnerable position. You can take your binoculars down and it can continue sitting there healing while you move around and stay safe. But still, oh my gosh, it heals crazy fast. I nearly killed Tech Mech, tried one of these, and it was nearly insta healed. So good. This is amazing. It's game changing. Mind blown. Will this ruin Ark forever? Possibly. Wow. But that's it for today's video. Sorry if it seems like I just sped through that one. I may have been talking a bit fast. I was just really excited to talk about this one. I've been up all night trying to work this one out. So I'm loaded on caffeine. I'm just babbling away. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yet again, pretty please hit the notification bell. You'll want it. We need it. A lot of effort goes into these videos. They're not easy. You can't just throw them together in like 45 minutes with some random gameplay in the background. We actually do real research on these. So see you in the next video. Bye!